Hello, book clubbers. It's me, Miss Celeste, and welcome back to the second session of our recorded book club series. Now, I'm ready to get started, but I don't want your special friends to miss out. So take this opportunity to go get them. While you do that, I'll introduce you to my special friends. This is my trusty sidekick, Mr. Bixby. Say hello. Hi, Mr. Bixby. And this is Mr. Froggy. I introduced you to him in the last book club. He's a little chill, but that's okay. And of course, everyone knows the beautiful and talented Savannah. What? Oh, okay. She says she has something special for you. You want to show them now? No? Okay. She said a little later. Okay, Savannah, very good. Now, friends, I am so excited because this book is very special. Not only does it have 4 sections to it, that means the story is much longer, but it's a journey to music. Now, how can we journey to music? Well, when you read books, my friends, you tap into your imagination. Your imagination takes you into the story. So, one of our characters, I'm going to tell you, she's a singer, a musician, and she's going to do something very special. And we're going to be right there with her. So it's as if we're singers and musicians too, because we're using our imagination, boys and girls. Okay, so would you like to see the book? Oh, no, not yet. Okay, she says she wants to do something special for you. Now, okay, so you're going to have to encourage her. You ready? Go ahead, Savannah. You can do it, darling.
Miss Celeste, I'm so scared.
You don't have to be. Oh my, that was so beautiful, Savannah. I am so proud of you, my friend. You know why? Because you were shy, but you showed the world your talents anyway. High five. Good job. Sometimes it's okay to be nervous. Very good. Did you like that? Well, she planned it just for you. And I think she was given a preview of what we're going to read about in the story. The lady next door, she's a singer and she sings almost like Savannah. Okay, friends. So I'm going to share my screen. And once we do a preview of the book cover, we're going to play a little game to get our listening skills prepared. Okay? All right. So please allow me to share my screen for you. We're going to go to the beginning of the book. Harry and the Lady Next Door by Jean Zion. Pictures by Margaret B. Graham. Now, we learned last week the reading strategy of previewing. Previewing allows us not only to get an idea of what we're reading, but it engages us, okay? So let's look at the front cover and see what we can learn about what we're about to read. We see our main character, Harry, the white dog with black spots. We learned about him in our last session. Now, it seems like he's in a garden or a field, and then he has musical note pages surrounding him. Now, we know how mischievous Harry can be. He has some musical notes in his mouth. I wonder why. Well, we're going to see. Jean Zion as the author, that means Jean Zion writes the words. And Margaret Bloyd Graham is the illustrator. That means, boys and girls, she draws the pictures. So, are you ready to play the game? Okay, get ready. Can you guess the sound? you think, Mr. Bixby? He says no. A horse? What do you think, Mr. Froggy? He says no. What did you guess? If you guessed a cow, you are right. Good job. Are you ready for another one? I think I know this one. And you know what gave me a hint? Harry. If you guessed the dog, you are absolutely correct once again. Oh my goodness, I couldn't fool you all. You all are too good. Now, are you ready for the story? Now that you have your listening skills ready, your ears on, and you have your special friend held tight, I think you are ready to hear Miss Celeste read our story for today. I'm going to stop sharing. And I'm going to tell you first about how the book is written. There are 4 sections to this book. The party, which is the beginning, Harry's first try, and Harry's second try is the middle. And lastly, we have the end, which is the contest. After each section, the beginning, middle, and end, which is a retelling activity for our reading strategy this week. We're going to do a retelling storyboard activity, okay? So, are you ready? Okay, pay attention as I read Harry and the Lady Next Door. I want you to use your imagination so you can create in your mind the pictures, okay? Harry was a white dog with black spots. He loved all his neighbors, all except one. He did not love the lady next door. The lady next door sang. She sang high and she sang loud. When she sang, Harry's ears hurt. She sang higher than the peanut whistle. When she sang, the peanut man put his hands over his ears. She sang louder than the siren on the fire engine. When she sang, the firemen put their hands over their ears. She sang higher and louder than the cat sang. When she sang, the cats ran away. Oh my. Harry tried everything to make her stop. He howled under her window. His friends howled too, but it did not do any good. The lady next door went on singing. She sang higher and louder than ever. One day, Harry's family gave a party. They invited the lady next door. She came with her music. When she started to sing, Harry almost bit her leg, but he bit the leg of the piano instead. Ouch, that must have hurt. The family was very upset. They sent Harry out of the room. You are a bad dog, they told Harry. Harry just wagged his tail. As he walked to the door, some people said, "Oh, poor Harry," but others whispered, "The lucky dog." I think they wanted to get out too. When Harry pushed the door open, the wind blew in. It blew the pages of music off the piano. They blew all around the room. Everyone tried to catch the music, but no one could. The pages blew out the door and into the garden. They blew over the fence and up the trees. Harry caught some of the pages, but he did not bring them back. He ran away with them. Wow, I think those words describe the cover of our book. When we previewed the cover, I think that picture matches these words. Wow. Now, boys and girls, that is the end of the beginning. So now, can you help me retell the beginning of the story? What happened? Can you tell me? Take this time to put your thinking caps on. I'm going to ask you a few questions to get those thinking juices flowing. Did Harry like his neighbor? Why or why not? Well, if you guessed, or if you remember something in the story, you know that Harry's neighbor was a singer, the lady next door, and he did not like her singing. Why, boys and girls? The book says that she sang loud and high, and it hurt Harry's ears. Now, usually, friends, retelling is an oral activity. However, you can pair writing or drawing to get you started. So take this time to write down a few sentences or even draw a picture. Very good. Let's get back to the story. We're now going to focus on the middle section of the story, Harry's first try and second try. Follow along and imagine. Harry's first try. He ran until he came to a quiet spot. He dropped the music and lay down. Soon he fell asleep. In a little while, something woke him up. All around him were cows mooing. They moved very low notes. Moo, moo. Can you try to move? Moo, moo. Harry listened. He thought the cows made beautiful music. He had never heard anything so soft and low. He wished the lady next door would sing like the cows. Suddenly, Harry had an idea. He rounded up all the cows. He barked at their heels. Down the road they went. Harry barked and the cows mooed. They ran on and on. They ran down the main street of town. They passed the school, the library, and the firehouse. When they came to Harry's house, the lady was still singing. Harry ran ahead and stopped the cows. They went on mooing. They mooed and mooed and mooed. They all mooed soft and low. The cows mooed for a long time, but it did not do any good. The lady next door went on singing. She sang higher and louder, more than ever. Harry's family called the man who owned the cows. He came and took them home, and he was not very happy. That night, Harry got in trouble. He slept in the doghouse. Harry's second try. The next day, the lady next door sang some more. Harry's ears hurt more than ever. He went for a walk. After he had walked for a long time, he heard a wonderful sound. Oompa, 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 oompa. It was low and lovely. Can you guess what that was? Oompa, oompa, boom, 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 oompa. Then Harry saw what it was. It was the big horn in the fireman's band. Did you guess that? The big horn was even softer and lower than the cows mooing. Harry walked along listening. He wished the lady next door would sing like the big horn. Then he saw the leader of the band. The leader threw his stick into the air. Harry watched. Suddenly, he had an idea. Uh-oh. You know, sometimes Harry's ideas don't work out. The next time the stick went into the air, Harry caught it. He caught the stick in his mouth. Harry ran in front of the van. The leader ran after Harry and the band ran after the leader. Oh my goodness, what a mess. Soon, the leader was all out of breath. He stopped running, but the band ran after Harry. The men played as they ran. Harry led them all the way down the main street. They passed the school, the library, and the firehouse. Harry stopped the band in front of the lady's house. She was still singing. The big horn played even softer and lower than before. He blew and blew right under her window, but it did not do any good. The lady next door went on singing. She sang higher and louder than ever before. When the leader got there, he and Harry's family went with him. Harry gave the stick back and the family was not very happy. Once again, that night, Harry slept in the doghouse. Poor Harry. Friends, that ends the middle section of our story. Now, when you retell a story in order. We finished the beginning. Now we have the middle of the story. What happened? Put your thinking caps on and take a minute to recall what you just heard in the story. Good job. Very good. If you said that Harry tried twice to stop the lady from singing, you are absolutely right. Let me ask you some questions. How did he try to stop her the first time? What animal did he use? A cow. Very good. And the second time, what did he use? A band horn. Very good. Excellent. Now, did his tries succeed? No. The lady next door kept on singing high and loud. Very good, friends. Now, take a minute to write a couple of sentences or draw a picture to represent the middle of the story. Wonderful. Now, let's continue by reading the contest, which is the ending of our book. The contest. Use your imaginations, friends. A few nights after that, the family took Harry to the park. They were going to hear the firemen's band. The family knew that Harry liked the big horn. They got to the park and sat down. A light shone on the stage. The people were quiet. They waited for the music to begin. Harry closed his eyes and listened. I think he was excited, boys and girls. He waited for the big horn. He waited for the soft, low notes, but the low notes never came. Instead, a man came out. Good evening, friends, he said. The band will not play tonight. The big horn player is out of breath. I think he was running all day. Instead, we shall have a singing contest. And here are the ladies who will sing. Everyone clapped when the ladies came out. On the end of the line was the lady next door. Harry took one look at her and he ran off. Oh my goodness, he thought. He was almost out of the park when he heard something. Blurp, blurp, blurp. It was low and beautiful. Harry stopped and listened. It was even softer and lower than the cows and the big horn. He wished the lady next door would sing like this. Then he saw where the sound came from. It came from inside a watering can. Suddenly, Harry had an idea. Uh-oh. He took the handle of the can in his mouth, then he ran with it. When he got back to the bandstand, he walked quietly up the stairs. The lady next door was singing. Harry put the watering can on the floor behind her. That doesn't seem like a good idea, boys and girls. Soon, the lady sang a very high note. Then something happened. two frogs jumped out of the can. Was that you, Mr. Froggy? He said, no, he was with me all day. I can vouch for him. It wasn't him. One frog jumped on the lady's head, and the other jumped on her shoulder. The other ladies in the contest shrieked and ran from the stage. But the lady next door went on singing. She sang higher and louder than ever. When she finished her song, everyone shouted, "Hooray!" The judges whispered together. Then one of them spoke. "Ladies and gentlemen," he said, "the other ladies in the contest have all gone home. So the lady next door wins the singing contest. She is a brave lady. She wins first prize. That means she can study music in a far-off country for a very, very long time." Everyone clapped and cheered. Harry barked and barked. He was the happiest of them all. In the middle of all the fuss, the frogs hopped home. Soon, the time came for the lady next door to go away. Harry went to the ship with the family to see her off. "Goodbye, goodbye," everyone shouted. Harry wagged his tail. The lady next door started to sing a goodbye song, but no one ever heard her. Just as she sang the first note, the ship blew its foghorn. A foghorn, boys and girls, is a big horn on a ship. It sounds loudly to inform the captain and the crew that fog is about to come. It's a horn for danger, and it's very loud. It was a deep, low, wonderful sound. As the ship moved away from the dock, other boats blew their foghorns too. Harry thought it was the most beautiful goodbye song he had ever heard. The end. Oh, wow, what a really great book. Now, can you help me retell the ending of that story? Take a minute and put your thinking caps on. Very good. If you said that the lady next door was in a singing contest and she won, you would be absolutely correct. What else do you remember about the story? Harry had one more trick to try to get the lady next door to stop singing. Was he successful? No. What happened? Yes, it was a disaster. Very good. Two frogs jumped on the lady next door, but she won the contest anyway. Do you remember what the reward was? Yes, she went away to another country to study music, and Harry was happy. Why was she happy? Because he didn't have to listen to her sing loud and high anymore. Very good, boys and girls. Boys and girls, when you read or listen to a story, use the retelling strategy to talk about what you heard and what you read in the story. Now, like I mentioned, retelling is an oral activity. However, feel free though to write and draw to help you remember. I am so excited that you joined me today. Now, please come back next time when we read Harry by the Sea. Until next time, keep reading, boys and girls.